All right, good afternoon, good evening. Here is a quick screencast of our homework assignment for today. Hopefully you do have your calculator with you because that's going to make it easier for you to do these problems. But I'll also explain how you could do them without a calculator. So starting with number 1, it says consider the function g of x equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 4. So what you need to do is go to y equals and type all of this into y1 equals. Then go to second graph and you'll find your table. And then you can look for what the y value is at each of these x values. So starting with A, if you were to look at your table, you would see when x is negative 2, y1 is 4. B is g of 0, so it wants to know what is the y value when x is 0. So you would scroll down from negative 2, it probably shows up in the same window, to look for where x is 0. And when x is 0, y is negative 4. And then, so that was 0. Now we're going to look for 4, and you would scroll down. I just copied it down over here so because you can't see my graphing calculator from a screencast. So when x is 4, y is 52. And then just scroll down a little bit more till you get to 15. And when x is 15, y is 701. Okay, I took the time to fill out this table ahead of time so you have it and can see it. But again, you would do what we did before and you clear out what you have in y1. And now type this into y1 equals. Second graph takes you to the table, and you want to get to your x column so you can find all of the y values for these x values. And then these are our points that we're going to plot. And I waited to plot our points because I wanted to review that and kind of do that step by step with you here. So the point negative 2, 9. Negative 2 on x is back 2 to the left 2 and up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have negative 1, 4 to the left 1 and up 4. 0, 1. We don't move left or right. We stay on the y-axis and we go up 1. That's our y-intercept. 1, 0 to the right 1. We don't move up or down. 2, 1, 3, 4, and 4, 9. Now we have to know when do we put arrows and when don't we. Now, anytime we're graphing over a specific interval, there's that word, and here's the interval we're talking about, from negative 2 to 4. That means we're not going to have arrows because we're only looking for where x is negative 2 here to where x is positive 4 here. Okay, and the last one, for which values of x will make the equation 3 times x minus 2 squared minus 4 equals 23? True. Show your work. I can't read what that says. All right, anyways, let's see what x value makes that true. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to type into y1 your function, and then go second graph to your table and look for 23 in the y1 column. So you're going to type y1 equals this, and then look for where y1 is 23, because you're replacing the 23 with y1 in your table. And if you take a look, if you get to the point in your table where you find y1 equals 23, you see that happens when x equals negative 1. And so none of these values would actually work. So the answer is, I wonder if this is a typo, but the answer is x equals negative 1. As long as I make sure I typed this in right, and I did. All right, so having finished that, oh, it also happens, I'm just looking at my graph a little bit better. It also happens at x equals 5. I'm sorry, if I scroll down, so x equals -1 isn't there, so maybe it's one of these other ones. And if you scroll around and you look down to where x is 5 on your graphing calculator, you'll also find 23. So there are two answers, so x equals -1 and x equals 5. I apologize for that little confusion there. And so x equals 5 is our answer. If x equals -1, that would be an answer too, but it's just not listed under our multiple choices. All right, so have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.